Rightio, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Something just a little bit different tonight. Did have a few issues last night with the show, so we were actually here just to preview the Harassed Trotters and the Yabby Dam Farms yearling sale draft that's going through at the minute. I know the sale is live. Please bear with me for 1 minute. I'm just trying to get rid of that on loose lines one at the top. I always think I've got everything organised, and just sometimes that's it there. Got rid of that one. So for Nutrien and for Yabby Dam Farms, we have got a preview for the 14 horses, 14 mares that are being offered up currently on AuctionsPlus. The sale is open now, and I can give an update that 50% of the sale are currently on the market, and going there. And of course, it closes tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. I'll be live with a preview 5:30 and going through from there, but we want people to register and get involved. There is a link to the AuctionsPlus sign there, but to get registered now, contact Mark Barton on 0418 488 256 or Gemma Smallmon on 0447 356 549. Their numbers are going to scroll across the bottom there. That ticker will stay on there. I have a ticker for Nutrien as well, but we'll use the Yabby Dam Farms one because that's exactly what we are here to do, to promote these 14 mares currently that are on the market. I've actually got that. What I would do before I show you this, I'll get it back to how the live sale currently looks in its entirety. We'll go to there, and we can actually leave that ticker going across the bottom. So we'll leave that page there as it is. Please, if you've got any questions and you're watching this live, feel free to get involved. It will only be a brief one. But yeah, I just want to make sure that people are aware that this sale is actually up and going, and people can get involved. I only got one person watching, that's fine. I'm not really worried. Rightio, so the 14 lots are there. This is how you'll see the sale, and you can see the ones that are in the blue. It's an unreserved sale, so the horses that are in the blue are on the market. The ones that say near reserve, they had to start. The upside was $400, so that's the upside. Put in one bid and you'll get those horses. You can change the screens around so you can see it a little bit bigger, and you can do this one with the mares all there with their pictures, so you can actually see those for convenience. We might go back to this bigger one here that people then are able to see. Yep, all the lots can actually see their reserves as well. So there's about 3 or 4 different ways. Unfortunately, we can't see the bottom two, so we might even go to the smaller version, just so people are aware of going on. Brad Steele, what's your pick? Not 100% sure, Brad, actually. There's some lovely mares in here, I can tell you that much, and we'll just quickly go through their breeding in a second. But yeah, there are some beautiful mares here. Tyler Dew. The one thing, Brad, from a New Zealand point of view, great opportunity for people with the new investment of money that's come into the sale ring. It's a huge opportunity for people to be able to get involved with some of these horses and go from there. Mark Barton's watching. Please, if you've got any questions, ring Barto on 0418 488 256 and get in touch with him or Gemma Smallmon at any time. And as I said, their numbers are going across there. But the sale is currently live on AuctionsPlus. You will need to register and get involved there, but you can see there, and we'll go through each of these horses here. But right at the minute, the highest priced mare is in Especies Libre, which is a ready cash mare out of that Lyell Creek family. She's in file to EL Titan. EL Titan's a sire of over 100 winners and over $10 million in stake money. So massive opportunity there to get one of the first of the EL Titans here in Australia. I'm going to say that because he didn't have any foals last year. I don't know if any frozen semen have come in beforehand, but since he stood at Harassed Trotters, so you've got the opportunity there. $900. You can buy a ready cash mare in foal to EL Titan for $900. That is ridiculous. Amor Fraternel, Parisi, Parisian Chick, Peggy Sue, Ducon and Giron, all for sale at the minute at $500 for the rest of those. And I will give an update with that before we get to the end and continue to go from there. I don't actually need to scroll that because I've got these horses here. Of course, if you want to inquire and ask Pat Driscoll, go your hardest there as well. But there's some lovely families. Go through these one by one. We won't rush through these. I did say there. We will go through these. So the first horse, lot number 1, is Famille d'Etoile. I tell you, the first 2 horses will get me. The rest of them I'm okay with. But please, if you have any questions, Alicia Harrison, hello to you. Glenn Armstrong, Doug Howlett, and Robert Teague, hello to you guys. Thanks for joining me. And yep, if you've got any questions, please fire them through. Barto's watching. He'll happily answer those, but I'll get him on tomorrow night. So this horse here is out of the Wilmer's Mate family there. You can see my brother was a star, is the second, the first dam, sorry, and she's the sire of Wilma's mate, Amor de Frere, Amadine, Amor Fraternel, and then of course Abundance is out of that family. And then you go to the second dam with Rob of the Nest, the New Zealand Broodmare of the Year, the dam of 11 foals, 9 race, 7 of those are won, including Galleon's Assassin, King of Stratfield, the Donison, King of the Don, and then you've got horses like Temporarily, Magical Rising. Royal Charlotte is back in that family, a horse that a lot of people have a huge idea. No bids at the minute for this horse here, so this horse, first person to put a bid in will actually purchase that mare there. And as I said, they're in foal to Honor Streak. Sorry, I actually had the horses wrong there before. This horse is in foal to Honor Streak. Don't get me confused. It actually says down to the bottom positive test on the 22nd of the 10th. And Honor Streak, of course, the 152 for US Breeders' Crown champion by Cantab Hall as well. So same sire as Volstead. So that is lot number 1, Famille d'Etoile. Lot 2 is In Species Libre. This is a ready cash mare out of Kings of Cloth. This is a Love You family. This horse goes back to the Lyle Creek family there. Kings of Clock is a dam of 1 foal, so this is her, In Species Libre, so that's a bit unfortunate there. So you'll see the second dam, Donegal Flat, La Serena, Celtic Cash, Berry Stride, Hartnett's Creek, and then down the bottom of that page you'll see Champion Trotter, Lyle Creek. They don't come any better than that horse. It's a beautiful family, winners all the way through. New Zealand 2-year-old trotting filly of the year in Loch of Knee. These names, people really know how to get to me. Candon, New Zealand Trotter of the Year, and of course then you've got Lyle Creek down the bottom. So black type all the way through. And this horse is actually in foal. This horse is positive tested to EL Titan, of course the son of Muscle Hill, sire of over 100 winners in the US already, over $10 million in stakes. Interesting stat, 80% of his foals are starters. So that's where it'll be. Joe Post, where have I been? I was on last night, Joe. We just had a few technical issues last night, so that's why I want to come back on and double down on this this sale. Repeat Love is out of My Brothers Was a Star. We mentioned this family just before, so this is the same family, so that Williams mate family. This horse is in foal to EL Titan, and My Brother Was a Star. Similar family going down there. More Fraternel by Repeat Love. She had 4 wins herself, hasn't had a foal yet. This is her first foal, and one of the conversations that Pat Driscoll did have with me was the fact that he's got a few out of this family, and you can see those horses there, More de Frere or More Fraternel, and yeah, goes out of that Rob and the Nest family. The Kiwis are watching. A couple of classic Kiwi families. We've really started off with the first 3 here. I forgot to mention there, of course, In Species Libre is on the market at $900 at the minute, so you have to $1,000 and you'll go there. And a More Fraternel, someone is lucky enough to be winning that horse right at the minute for $500. So that one go there. Hello, Alison Barbie. Hello to you as well. Now, lot number 4 is Parisi. This horse is on the market as well. One person's lucky enough to get a bid in there at $500. Parisi was a winner of 1 foal. They've already now, as you can see down the bottom of the breeding details of the catalogue there, you'll see that she had a 2020 colt by Quaker Jet, a 2021 filly by Volstead, and a 2022 colt by Quaker Jet again. It's also been served by the Love You sire in Classic Connection, having his first season down here in Australia. His oldest went through the yearling sales this year, so yeah, you got a chance of getting a Classic Connection, that Love You line. So he's a ready cash, or she is a ready cash out of the Sundown mare in This Way, and of course all the way through you've got plenty of winners because it goes through to Sundown's Way, and then if you further back, of course you'll go back to the Champion horse in Sundown, the further you want to go back. But I did it my way, any old way, Appion way, Out of My Way, Honey Bourbon, ripping little horse there before as well. So yeah, going from there. So great family, great opportunity, and as I said to you there before, this horse is on the market as we speak right now. It's been, someone's got a bid there for $500, so you can go from there. Zval Queen, muscle mass mare at a Bohemian Queen. It's a great family, that's for sure. Going there, this is horse makes this actually mare. Zval Queen is actually a half sister to Brownlow Prince. We know what sort of horse he was, including Kiang Sambuca as well, and Rogue Queen, another horse that's been going very good. Sval Queen herself had 2 wins, $28,000 in stakes, won a heat of the Vicbred Platinum Homegrown Classic, 3rd in the final, 2nd in the Super Series for Silver Trot, going back there. So she had 14 starts, 2 wins, 2 seconds, and 4 thirds, and is in foal, as I said, to Classic Connection, the son of Love You. Averaged $60,000 when they were going through the sales this year. So that's a huge opportunity there. That was a Sval Queen. Lot number 7 is Parisian Chick. This horse is in foal to On a Streak. This is the Love You family, so a massive opportunity here as well by Love You. The Pine Chip mare in Xena Hest. You've got the My Valerie, Ed's a Dream, Annie Hest, the 4-year-old mare trotter of the year. You can go all the way back, but there's winners all the way through there, down that bottom family as well. But great family. My Valerie, 132,000 in stakes, a more maternal as well. This mare herself, she ran 2nd, I think, in the New South Wales, 3rd in the New South Wales Oaks, sorry, 4th in the Victorian Oaks. She, what did she have? 8 wins. 8 wins, would set a best time of 2 minutes there as well. Corsica, she's got 3 foals there. Her father Patrick, I can't actually pronounce that name, so I'm not going to try and butcher that. And a colt by Tomoko, and as I said, as in foal to in foal at the minute to On a Streak. So got a positive test there to that horse. I'll actually flick back to this one because some people are tuning in late, and hello to all the people that are tuning in late. But as I said, this catalogue is live now, and it finishes 6 o'clock tomorrow night, and then it'll go against the timer. But you can see there we've just touched on Parisian Chick. She is actually now, so someone's had a bid since, and we've actually had another bid for a more Ferretinel, so that's great to see. Both those horses are at $600 now, so pretty cool to see that. Actually, they've gone up. Access to Success will be the next horse we'll highlight in a minute. No bids at the minute. Pretty Piggy Sue, 500. Lady Cardigan, 400. We'll touch on her in a minute. Jukon, Gear On, $500 is respectively. $400 for McGee, Ready to Shine, and My Chimere. All those horses, one bid. This is an unreserved sale, so don't miss out, because it is actually an unreserved sale. So we are up to lot number 8. This is Access to the Success. She is by Glide Master out of Nimble Nan, a Spider Gill mare. This is the American family. This one, so a lot of these names here won't mean a lot. Go to the second dam, go to Nan's Catch, go to a horse called Moneymaker, one of the best mares we've seen. US Trotter of the year 3 times, US Harness Horse of the year twice, I think that says. Living Hall of Fame, US Hall of Fame Immortal, just a champion family that is there. $5.5 million in stakes, and Access to the Success has actually already had 5 foals, 3-year-old and older. 4 have raced, 4 of those have won. The first one being a Yield Boko, so unfortunately that was the one that didn't win. You then have Norquay, It's All and Over, My Personal Jet, and Preferred Love, all being winners, all old enough to win. There is a Used to Me Stampede that hasn't raced as yet, and then there is a Classic Connection 2023 tested positive in foal to On a Streak. So that is lot number 8. That is Access to Success, a proven broodmare who is, as I said, 5 to race, 4 winners, headed up by Norquay, and what a great mare she was to start that off. Hello Porky Hand, and so many other people that are watching it. Make sure you get involved with this sale, and I'll give them details in a minute. We'll keep going through a few of these. Pretty Peggy Sue is the next one, lot number 9 by Pegasus Spur out of Mari Moon, another classic family. Of course, Spider Girl, Lunar Landing, just a great family. Again, Trotter of the Year, huge opportunity here for black type mares. Pretty Peggy Sue, the dam is 7 foals, 3-year-old and older. 6 of those are raced, 4 of those are won, including Kinvara Sue, Pretty Majestic, and Ravon Hall, My Ultimate Tower. She's got a filly at foot by Classic Connection, or she would be weaned by now, I shouldn't say that. She was served with Volstead before that. Leggy Peggy is a horse I know Sean McNulty's got a big opinion on. 9 starts as a 3-year-old, and is yet to win, but will. And she is in foal to EL Titan, as I said, the sire of over $10 million in stakes. That is lot number 9, and Pretty Peggy Sue, and she is on the market. There's a $500 bid at the minute, so if you go for one more after that, you'll be fine to get her. Lady Cardigan, this horse has been sold as a broodmare only. Village Mystique, I should have looked that up. His stats are outstanding. He's a son of Love You, both over there and here in Australia. I think he's only one old enough to race. This horse wouldn't have been in those stats. I think I think he's had 5 to race. 4 of those had won beforehand. So this horse was a year ago when I'd done those stats with Anton Galino. So yeah, it would have been a little while ago. You can see there, brilliant little family. Gina Hess, Mr. Sundon, Contessa Hess, Maidstone Miss there in that third dam, Fiery Ginger, Aston Hall as well. But My Lady Angus herself, dam of 2 foals, 3-year-old and older. 2 have raced, one of those has won, that being Lady Vichy, which now won 5 on the bounce. And then Loxley Cavalier, who I've been reliably informed is exceptionally good horse. So this is one of those ones, play your averages, you could get in on the ground floor. So great opportunity there. That is lot number 10, Lady Cardigan. Lot number 11, Paddy Fitz, hello to you, is Jukon. This horse is by Muscle Hill, and she is not in foal. So this is where we start to get a few of these. Actually, Lady Cardigan was not in foal either. Jukon is not in foal either. Out of that Glenferrie Unixa family, Umbelalur, Belgarson, Trady Lady, all out of Glenferrie Unixa, as is Jukon. A great little family there. And then you go down, she is the dam of, she's had 2 foals. One's a Classic Connection, so that horse will be only a yearling. And then the weanling is on a streak, and this mare is not in foal. So none of those have been old enough to race as well. So that is lot 11, the Jukon. Jukon is actually her name. Giron is the next one. By Use to Me, Giron, of course, great side, doing a great job in for harassed trotters. This horse also out of that Pretty Peggy Sue family. This is one of the reasons they're dispersing. They've got too many of these same families. I've mentioned that before. So Giron's been a half to Pretty Majestic, Kinvara Sue, and Rave on Hall. Leggy Peggy, another horse, as I said, that will win races very, very shortly. And Orlando Rock that has won a race. Then you go, you've got Master Mari, you go down to the Spider, Lunar Landing, Spider Girl, Illawong Armstrong, Illawong Stardust, Illawong Moonshine, Covered in Darkness, Kiang Yankee, you got Kiang Zena, Kiang Zahara, like what a champion filly that horse is going to be. Already won the New South Wales Trotters Oaks so far this year. Massive, massive opportunity to get involved here with not only lot number 8, number 9, if you miss out there, but lot number 12. So Giron is on the market at $500. Pretty Peggy Sue is on the market at $500. So you need to bid above those two. But both, what a great family. What a huge opportunity to get involved with that family there. That is lot number 12. Lot 13 is McGee by the Best Madrick out of the Dream Vacation mare, the Commotion. She's the sire of the dam of Montpellier. He was a ripping horse, Montpellier, actually. Candon, and going through there, McGee. This is, of course, that same Lyle Creek family. You can see him down the bottom, but it's not just the Lyle Creek family. There are winners all the way through, but they don't come much better than him. There is a horse bred at the minute, Just Believe. The comparisons are starting to happen. Is he better or is he not? This horse, again, is not in foal. To career, she had 7 wins herself, and hasn't had 2 wins, and I'm presuming this mare hasn't had a foal. I am just going to check it out. Just bear with me for 1 minute. I've just got to jump out of this. I will double check that just to go to the page. We will very, very quickly, what I'll do, we'll keep going. I'll keep clicking buttons there as we go, and we'll keep going through these other horses here. Lot number 14 is Ready to Shine by Ready Cash out of the Yadella's Dash family. It is ridiculous. Speeding Spur, all cashed up, champion horses. Or yeah, Speeding Spur just another level 1 in 3 different continents, 3 different islands, sorry. Probably 1 in 4 different islands, to be honest, but New Zealand, Australia and America. Breeders' Crown champion, Australian 3-year-old trotting colt of the year, 3-year-old colt of the year in New Zealand as well. Australian Grand Circuit champion, New Zealand age trotter of the year. And I think twice anyway there. I think he was also an Australian trotter of the year. It may not be in there, no, it doesn't appear to be, but champion horse there himself. Of course, Adela's Dash herself was a ripping mare, $100,000 in stakes, and she's the mother of Glenferrie Dreamer, Glenferrie Burn, Quake Proof, Horticam, all out of that same family. It's a ridiculous family there, ready to shine. Has had 3 foals to race. Sophie's Motion, a horse I know Anton's got a big opinion of. That horse there. We also have a Quaker Jet and a Classic Connection. So this horse is not in foal either. That is a lot number 14. And then the last one is lot 15. This is my Chimera, a Sundon mare. So massive opportunity. Sorry, I'm trying to do 2 things at once. She's a Sundon mare. She's had 2 foals, a Love You gelding that hasn't been named, and then also Quaker Jet, a Classic Connection as well there. So she has only had the 2 foals. Lot 15. This is she's out of my Dream Weaver. This makes, and she's a half to Don't Care. Group 1 winner himself. Cadenia's Demore. And then you go to the second family. You got Moonlight Dream, Our Dream Over, and go all the way through Kai Valley Tin Man. Yeah, another ridiculous family there as well. So, and of course, Sundon, got double cross of Speedy Crown and Undon there. If you look back further in that pedigree page there, as you go through, just bear with me, please, for 1 minute. I just have to try and find. I just want to double check on McGeeve and make sure. I've just got to get into the where the site is. There, we'll just bring up her pedigree page down the bottom, and no, she hasn't had any foals. She's not in foal and hasn't had any foals as yet as well. So that was lot 13 that I was talking about there. So yeah, so that's McGeeve as well. So we'll go back to this live sale. We'll get off that one there. We'll go back to the live sale now as we get it round. Rani, hello to you, Rani Hammond. And then I have to hit that button there to get it up a bit higher. Yeah, so you can see since we've been going live, we've had a couple of little bids there. The last bid was on lot number 3, so that was a Morfrat Nell at $600, and Parisian Chick was before it. Anyone wondering how I can see, if you haven't been on here before, if you get on there, you'll see over there where the cursor's moving up in the top left-hand corner. It's running. The last bid was on lot number 3. You can see there that it was at 17:36, so about 13 minutes ago. But of course, we don't expect things to hot up. Mary Jane, hello to you, and I'll see you tomorrow. I'll make sure I send you a text, but hello to you as well. But yes, lot number 3 was the last horse bid there. So $900 for In Species Libre, a Morfrat Nell at $600, Parisian Chick at $600, and then you have Parisi, Jukon, Gearon, and Pretty Peggy Sue at $500, and then the other 7 yet to have a bid. But there's plenty of time. There is definitely plenty of time. I just want to make sure people are aware of it. Get in touch with Mark Barton and Gemma Smallmon, 0418 488 256, or Gemma on 0447 356 549. The numbers are scrolling across the bottom. If you missed them, just go back, scroll back, and you'll be able to find those again going back that way. There's no problems there, so you'll be able to get in touch with them. Get in touch with the team at Yabby Dam Farms or Harasta Trotters. Pat at harastatrotters.com.au is the best way. You'll get an email there, but contact the team. You can go to their website. The names will come up and go from there. Ring Louise, ring any of the guys there, of course. Don't forget the 3. So each of the stallions have been represented 3 times. Classic Connection is the side, is it? They're in file. Sorry, Parisi, Val, Queen, and Gearon are all got files for in file to Classic Connection. Classic Connection's average $60,000 this year at the sales, and he is a son of you. Love You. On a Streak is the side. Is the mares are in file. Is lot number 1, Femelle et Doutoir. But then also Parisian Chick and Access to Success, so 7 and 8. And of course, On a Streak was US Breeders' Crown Champion, 152 and 4. And EL Titan, you have got In Species Libre, lot number 2, Amor Fraternal, lot number 3, and Pretty Peggy Sue. And of course, as I said there before, 107 winners I think he's had, EL Titan, so he's just done an amazing job there, and over $10 million in stakes. 80% of his foals, 80% of his foals, work that out, make the races. That's just an amazing stat, and that is including the 2-year-olds from this year. So 80%. You'll think of that when the season ends. It's a ridiculous amount. Good mate of mine and a good friend advised me that he can't believe that this horse is actually over here. So it's a huge opportunity. Right, make sure you get in touch with the team. As I said, at Arrasted Trotters, get involved with Mark Barton and Gemma Smallmon and can go from there. I've actually just had one more bid since we've been going as well. So Pretty Peggy Sue, someone else has had another bid on him, or she. So she's now also at $600. So we've got Amor Fraternel, Parisian Chick, and Species Libre. And please, as I said there, you can just see there at the top while the thing's running. You can have that running the whole time where you're going. You can check it on your phone. It's phone adaptable and go from there. But make sure you get in touch with the team and keep an eye on those as well, because they do keep changing. Thank you. Really, thank you to everyone that has tuned in and gone from there. Probably the gear on, Brad Steele, if you are actually still watching. I'm a bit of a rat for Classic Connection, as she's a young mare used to me, does an outstanding job as a stallion, and it's out of that Pretty Peggy Sue family. So that's probably my pick at the minute. It's on the market for $500. But please, anyone that wants to get involved, make sure you do get in touch with the team at Harassed Trotters and go from there. And thank you very much to everyone that's tuned in for this very impromptu one. If you're watching this in replay on Twitter, which I'll put it up in a minute, still get in touch with the team at Yabby Dam Farms or Harassed Trotters or Nutrien Equine Standardbreds, and they will look after you. Get involved. It finishes 6 o'clock tomorrow night. I'll be live from 5:30, but you can't bid. That is delayed. Get in touch with the team. Visit the websites. Make sure you're a part of this sale. Don't miss out on a unique opportunity. 14 broodmares, 9 in foal, which obviously makes, I'm going to do my maths in my head, but 6 of those are not in foal. But yeah, huge opportunity. What lot number was the Sundon? Is the last horse, My Chamia. That's lot 15. Joe Pace just got a message to me just then, so that's a half to I Don't Care. She's not in foal. She's a young mare though as well. Jamie Lee, hello to you as well. Plenty of people tuning in, coming across, and make sure they're aware of it. But please, closes tomorrow, the 24th. Get involved in this sale. I'll be live tomorrow night on Loose Lines from here, because everything seems to be working. We don't have a dropout, so that part's always good. So we've just had a few teething problems with a few things lately, but we think we've got across the top of it, so I'm happy with that. So yeah, please get involved in sale. Talk to you all tomorrow night from 5:30.